RMG, scene 5, take 4.
Scene 4.
God.
Take 4.
Take
Jesus.
4.
Take 4.
This is our
Gosh.
slowest day yet. Is it still a good time to sell your home in this market?
Based on where inventory levels are and where the absorption rate is, it's actually still a hot seller's market.
Okay, so you said absorption rate. Tell us a little bit about what's on the market right now, what absorption rate is, and tell our viewers what that means.
Okay, so right now we have 3,575 homes on the market actively available for sale.
Okay.
We have 2,507 properties that are currently under contract and in escrow.
Okay.
So what the absorption rate is at the rate homes are selling, if no new properties hit the market, it will take 1.4 months for us to have absolutely no inventory.
Okay.
To put that into perspective, a balanced market is 6 months worth of inventory.
And we have 1.4.
Yes. Now, in comparison to, let's say, 2, 3, 4, 5 months ago, we were under 1 month.
Yeah.
Because the rates were so low and affordability was so high, there was this massive buying frenzy. But as the market has changed, and you've heard a lot of people say it's shifting, it's decelerating. There's so many different narratives out there. Homes are obviously taking longer to sell and inventory is growing.
Yeah.
But at 1.4 months, we are still dramatically low.
Right.
In terms of what's available for the average buyer.
Yeah, so some of the negative narratives that we're hearing, whether it be from the media or your neighbor next door or whatever,
Social
is
media,
social
friends.
media. It's true. Rates are up 100% as opposed to last year or a few months ago.
Yeah, rates at their lowest were in the high 2s, and now we're looking at rates at 6%, right? High 5s, low 6s. That affects affordability significantly.
And that also leads me to another one where buyers aren't buying. Demand has fallen a little bit, right?
Well, the market has been decelerating and to some degree, maybe even a screeching halt for some buyers. Mm-hmm. The rates going up that fast, that high, has made a lot of people question whether or not now is the right time to buy.
Right.
And when fear sets in, that creates paralysis for the average person. And we'll talk about why that's an opportunity for the buyers that aren't scared of that.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is a lot of people are like, whoa, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hang back for a month or two and see what's going on.
And this deceleration and interest rates rising has caused inventory to rise. Homes are staying on the market longer.
Yep, so we just said there's 3,575 homes available for sale. 3 months ago, there was less than 1,000.
Yeah, there was like 900.
So home inventory is up hundreds of percent, right? So buyers have a lot more choices, and that means that there's a lot more competition for sellers out there. And you said homes are taking longer to sell.
Right.
Tell us more about that.
So back in March, on average in Orange County, it was taking 19 days for a home to go into escrow from once they listed on the market. Today, it's taking up to 56 days.
So 3 times longer, essentially, to sell a home in this market than 2 or 3 or 4 months ago.
Once we eclipse the 60-day mark, that means we're in a slight seller's market from a hot seller's market. So we are almost considered a slight seller's market at this point.
Right. And look, the market will continue changing, and we could reach a balanced market. We could even potentially reach a buyer's market. But there is this sweet spot right now for sellers that we want to talk about because my personal opinion, and we've talked about this a lot, is it's a seller's market right now. And with the right strategy, a homeowner can sell for peak pricing. And the fact that the average agent and the average seller doesn't spend a lot of time in home preparation means that although it's still a seller's market, our sellers can negotiate the price and the terms of the next property they want to buy, almost like it's a buyer's market. Right. So imagine being a seller in a seller's market and then being a buyer in a buyer's market, even though it's not a buyer's market. That's kind of what we're seeing right now. So we talk a lot about half-ass effort equals half-ass price. Tell us a little bit about that.
So yeah, it's basically saying that if you're just gonna stick a sign in front of your house, put your home on the MLS and hope it sells, that's not gonna work anymore.
It worked 3 months ago.
It did 3 months ago, but we were in a different market 3 months ago. Today, you have to take time and effort and show that you care about your property. You have to do home preparation. You may have to do a little bit of prep work as far as maybe decluttering and staging and paint work. I mean, there's various things you can do, but it's extremely important now more than ever to do these things. Otherwise, you'll be one of those homes that sits on the market and becomes stale inventory.
Buyers are super skeptical and buyers are getting very, very picky.
Yes.
So the 2 key components right now in a strong seller's market that we're helping our sellers understand and wrap their heads around. Number 1, preparation.
Yeah.
Your home has to look like a metaphorical model home because when the buyers walk in, we want them to fall in love. 2, the pricing matters right now. Back when the inventory was low, any price could attract anybody. But now, if the price isn't compelling, you're not gonna get the people you need to get in there to submit the offers and see that beautiful property.
Right.
Moral of the story here, it's an amazing time to sell if you wanna sell, but every area is a little bit different. So you gotta connect with the real estate agent in your area to make sure that you're getting the right information for your specific needs and for your goals. What do you think, man?
I think you nailed it.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate the support. Don't forget to follow us on our pages and our channels to catch all of our future content coming soon.